MLB Network remembers July 1979. The intentions were so honorable to stamp out disco music. And here was the plan. 30 years ago, the White Sox and Tigers were due to play a twilight doubleheader at Comiskey Park. A local radio station, along with White Sox owner Bill Veeck and his son Mike, devised this promotion. Fans who brought their unwanted disco records, that's right, records, actual vinyl discs, would get in the game for 98 cents. The records would be collected, placed in a crate in center field, and blown up between games. Now, what could possibly go wrong with this harmless prank? On one level, the promotion certainly worked. Comiskey Park was completely sold out, with thousands reportedly outside still hoping for tickets. Then things began to unravel. Many of the fans waiting crashed the gates. During the first game, some fans started using the records as frisbees, throwing them onto the field, or at other times throwing them at other fans.
I'm playing center field with the Detroit Tigers. We were scheduled for a doubleheader. They were zinging out disco albums out there. There were some golf balls out there that says "Disco Sucks" on it. It was just a horrifying night.
But that was just the beginning. After the first game, the crate of disco records exploded as planned. What happened next was not planned. Thousands of fans immediately rushed the field. Some lit fires. The batting cage was destroyed. The field badly damaged. Multiple fights broke out. Veeck got on the PA and pleaded for the fans to return to their seats. They didn't. 39 people were arrested. The umpires declared the field unplayable and called off the second game.
One of the saddest sights I've ever seen in a ballpark in my life. This garbage of demolishing a record has turned into a fiasco.
The next day, it was ruled that the White Sox had failed to provide acceptable playing conditions, and therefore, they had to forfeit Game 2.
Last night was just a disaster that I didn't investigate, obviously, carefully enough. I tried to mix oil and water. The ones on the field were not baseball fans. And all that happened is that they managed to spoil it for the majority of people who are baseball fans.
And so, 30 years ago, July 12, 1979, Disco Demolition Night took its place as one of the great promotional fiascos of all time.
Tonight's ball game, the White Sox will feature Magic Night, although it'll take a pretty good trick to make people forget what happened here last evening.
But looking back, what's the big deal? We all know that records were made to be broken.